Welcome to Coffee and Conversation with the Eagle Hill School Admission Team. I'm Sue Cranford, Director of Enrollment, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this session, along with my colleagues.
Good morning, I'm Jen Cronin, Dean of Admission.
Hello everyone, I'm Casey Breeds, I'm the Admission Associate. Today we're going to go through 3 parts. The first part is a general overview. It's just going to get you acquainted with the school and the buildings that we may be speaking about. The second part is about our academic day, what goes on in the classrooms. And the third part is about student life and the weekends, what goes on in that oh so important part after the school day lets out at a boarding school.
By the end of this session, you will have a good understanding of Eagle Hill School. However, you really have to come visit to really get the sense of the amazing things that are happening here on our campus. So we hope you enjoy.
The first visuals you'll see this morning provide an overview of our beautiful campus.
This is a drone shot that was taken of our campus, and it shows most of our buildings, but we do have a tennis court and additional fields across the street. This is actually the main house where the admission office is located. It's the oldest building on campus, and it is actually the only original building on our campus, so it's very historic. Here is our student union with a fire pit in front and a swimming pool in the back. We use the swimming pool a great deal during our 5-week summer program in the month of July. Our PJM STEM Center is the main entrance to our academic complex. It connects to 3 additional buildings, which allows students to remain underneath one roof for the majority of their academic day. The Sports and Fitness Center is a favorite, even if students aren't athletes or they don't enjoy competitive athletics. They still love being a part of the spirit of the school, watching games on our turf field, working out in the fitness center. These are the dorms for the older students in grades 11 and 12, and this is a shot of the other dorms on our lower campus for grades 8, 9, and 10. Welcome to the Archiplee Cultural Center, which houses our dining hall and all of our performing and visual arts. Students are heading in to lunch in this picture. We all eat together, and it's very cozy and friendly in the dining hall. This is the AMP. It's a favorite spot on campus, and this was a day when kids were eating outside. It must have been warm. This is our quad. We have graduation here.
Now let's go inside the buildings and see what's going on.
Here are some interesting facts about Eagle Hill School.
So, can you tell us about the 9-term schedule here at Eagle Hill School?
Yes, I can, Casey. Well, I haven't shared too much about myself, but I do want to let you know that when I was looking for schools for my own daughter, we ended up choosing Eagle Hill School. And one of the main reasons was because of the 9-term schedule. And I'm going to walk you through a few of those schedules to give you a sense of how it works and why it is just incredibly unique.
So at Eagle Hill School, we have a 9-term schedule. You can see across the top the year laid out, beginning in term 1 in September and ending in June in term 9. The reason we do this is because we want to customize the schedule for each student. So some of our classes are only going to be 1 term long, such as Fitness for Life, The Most Evil Men and Women in History, 4 famous Italian Renaissance artists, and Thoreau. These are all elective classes that this particular student chose. You can also see that this student has a few 8-term classes in periods 2 and 3, reading fluency and reading tutorial. So this is a student where we prioritized reading. In the second schedule, you'll notice that the student does not have a reading class, but has banned books, which is the literature class, and writing cultures, which is the writing class. I also want to mention across the top, we have common prep in the morning and office hours in the afternoon. Those are extra help times when students can see their teachers to practice for an upcoming test or to get help on anything they need. Sometimes the students initiate those meetings and sometimes the teachers initiate those meetings. It's fun to see all the different electives that students can take, such as Making with Metal, Physical Education, Seminar on Learning, Introduction to the Performing Arts, and there are so many more.
Eagle Hill is not just about academics, however, and Jen's going to talk now about part 3 of our program.
After the academic day is done, maybe the real fun begins. Let's learn more about our robust student life activities in the afternoons, evenings, and weekends. At Eagle Hill, our traditions, activities, and clubs truly bring us together as a community. When the academic day is done, our pioneers go on to participate in a wide array of on and off-campus activities. From robotics to athletics, there is something for everyone at Eagle Hill. We have a wide array of competitive athletics teams and an equal amount of opportunities to pick up a sport for the first time. Our weekends are a continuation of the fun, with about 9 off-campus trips each weekend and about 9 major activities on campus as well. Whether you want to go on a bus to a big field trip or stay on campus for a quiet activity, our weekends are full of life at Eagle Hill School. At Eagle Hill, we make sure we have fun, that we are creative, that we participate, and that we challenge ourselves. But most importantly, we learn something about ourselves and all the things we can do. When our students ring that bell at commencement, they have had a lifetime of opportunities.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope that you have learned a lot about Eagle Hill and that you are excited to take the next step in our admission process. To that end, Casey's going to talk with you about next steps.
The next step would be to complete our online inquiry form. If you head to our website, eaglehill.school, to the admission tab, there's a drop down. It says Inquire Now. If you complete that form, it opens up the lines of communication.
And after you complete your online inquiry, you'll receive a phone call from one of us to officially welcome you to the admission process. The next step that's really important is for us to be able to read a little bit about your child. So we ask that you share with us neuropsychological testing, educational testing, an IEP. We can talk more about that on the phone if it's confusing, but we really just like to get a sense of your child's learning profile before we ask you to come for your campus visit.
Hello, thank you so much for your interest in Eagle Hill School. I'm Erin Wynn, head of school, and I am so glad that you've joined our coffee and conversation today. We hope that watching this video has given you a sense of our vibrant school community, our unique academic curriculum, and the many opportunities afforded our students both in and out of the classroom. We invite you to take the next step and fill out the inquiry form. From there, we can begin the admission process and help your family learn more about Eagle Hill School. We're here to help you every step of the way, and we look forward to helping your family on their journey to Eagle Hill School. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to continuing the conversation with you.